My name is Anuj Anand and I am the CIO of Ausenco. Ausenco is one of the leading engineering, procurement, construction companies really focused on the mining mineral sector. At Ausenco, we really look at a full life cycle when it comes to sustainability, really around environmental sustainability as well as the governance associated to it. So we help our clients, whether it's government, whether it's the communities, meet their sustainability guidelines and goals across the board. Make the world a better place. Technology is going to play probably a very critical role when it comes to sustainability. It's going to help measure things, simple things like greenhouse gas emissions, real estate. Even for us, we're looking at a way to measure across all our offices globally how much, how green are the buildings that we're actually renting. Is there ways to improve that? And look at it at a much bigger picture level. Is it worth moving to a building that actually is more sustainable, uses solar power potentially? And we're looking at it even in other areas when it comes to technology, making sure that we're recycling our gear effectively, making sure it's going through the right processes, making sure it's reusable or being donated after we clean out hard drives. So we're looking at it top down when it comes to technology, and I think it's going to play a really critical part moving forward. Definitely not. I would say mining in general is definitely catching up, probably beating the curve in certain areas. We're doing a lot when it comes to digital transformation. We're focusing on data. We're working with Hexagon. Really, part of that bigger picture was around data, developing our data asset, going to tools that actually worked better with data and consolidating information. So if we're doing it, I'm sure our clients and our competition's also doing something similar. I would love to say we're leading that curve, and to a certain degree I feel we are. We're one of the only ones really starting to explore the next level of data, which includes artificial intelligence and predictive analytics. Working with clients, that put digital transformation front and center now. So from the smaller tier clients to the mid to the larger, everyone's thinking about digital transformation and technology in a very different way to what they're used to. So the tier one mining clients come in and prescribe technology and are really well above that curve, and the mid-tier miners, were always catching up, but now you can see the smaller as well as mid-tier clients really having those conversations. Just had a conversation with a client in Perth around digital twins, which would never happen previously. So I would say traditionally, yes, laggards, but not the case anymore. I'd say people, and the reluctance to change. Everyone's quite used to doing things a certain way, and it's worked for them. So what I really find has been beneficial is really explaining the vision, the bigger picture to everyone and trying to bring them on board to be part of that journey. That's the best way to do it. However, with most things, technology seems to be leading the curve and, available. However, implementing it, the change control and the pieces that actually go around it, that's the harder part. I think the implementation with the Hexagon tools, we're starting to write home about some of the tangible successes that the tools provide. We can already see in terms of deliverables and being able to produce drawings a lot faster. While overall it still takes probably the same amount of time, there is that objective and measurable benefit, that we can click a button and produce all the ISOs. And we're starting to see some of that benefits, and over time I believe that time to produce those drawings, etc., will go down as we get better and better using the tool. So that would be the big success, and consolidating and integrating all that data, as challenging as it has been at times, we're definitely starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They are that real partner when it comes to technology. They are bringing in bigger picture, and we're one small company in the big Hexagon ecosystem, but I think that experience that Hexagon is seeing outside and bringing into our framework has been really useful. So I feel like that partnership that we've currently got and leveraging off that is going to be really useful moving forward. So I guess going back to that data piece, and sorry to harp on about data, but I think that's really the critical aspect and what we're going to try to leverage as much as we can. I think the smaller pieces that everyone's trying to do is to be a paperless office and be more green, make sure that we've got all those pieces in place. Strategically, I feel like our investment in data and that data asset, given an aging workforce across the board, we want to leverage off all the information, make sure that what's been in people's heads is actually available for everyone else to learn about as other people retire. We would love the graduates that come in and the younger engineers that come in to the business, leverage of some of the experience and knowledge that has been really part and parcel of Ausenco, helped Ausenco become Ausenco, doing those projects that no one else could do, thinking outside the box to deliver projects around the world. Bring that thinking to some of these people, even though the older people are retiring.